Hey, welcome back to another Tip Thursday with me, Connor Klein, the Languageur, and in this video, we're gonna get into what you can buy for $100, around 80 euros in the city of Grodno. So let's get into today's video. So as everybody knows, I love coffee. This is actually an espresso, not a flat white. It's what you normally see me drinking if you follow me on Instagram stories several times a day when I'm in cafes. And in fact, the flat white in Grodno, in the cafe that I was going to, was about, well, it was exactly 3 rubles. Probably around $1.50 in euros, €1.25, I guess, around this. And that's how much a great cup of coffee will cost you in Grodno. So I'm gonna enjoy one that's made at home. So next up is transport in Grodno. Well, how much did that set me back? Well, I took taxis. There's no Uber in Grodno, as far as I could see. It didn't work, at least in April 2018. But an Uber cost about 3 Belarusian rubles. So again, that's going to be about $1.50 US, about €1.20, €1.30. That's for basically anywhere in the city center. If you go a little bit outside, there was like a restaurant in the woods that I went to, Kokronan. That should set you back maybe about $3 US, €2.50, €2.60. So let's go and take a little trip. I'm actually not in Grodno, as you can see. I'm in Galway in Ireland. I've come back for just left Grodno and come back here for a week to work on a video course that I'm making for you guys. Actually, this one's about learning languages quicker and more efficiently and more fun. So I'm going to link that also below in description to the video. So yeah, it's a little bit boring to hang out all day inside, so I thought I'd come out and take a little trip, go into the city and show you guys around a little bit while I'm doing this little video about Grodno. So come on, let's go. So yeah, what can I say about accommodation in Grodno? So Grodno, to get a decent apartment, like either 1 bedroom or a nice studio right in the city center, costs between 20 and 25 US dollars. So that's going to be about 18 to 23 euros, and that's really as good as most people I think are gonna need. Yeah, it was like 1 bedroom, a studio in the city center. So we're talking about maybe even on the main street. I actually chose to stay a little bit further out. It took me like 10 to 15 minutes to walk to the very center of Grodno, the main street, because I just happened to prefer the apartment that was available. When I looked on Airbnb, I thought the nicest one that I saw in the price range I was looking at was just a little bit outside. So restaurants, you want to know where to eat, of course, when you're traveling to a city. And in Grodno, the cost was, I would say, around $25 for like a 2-course meal in a very good restaurant. And in fact, it was a little bit hard for me to actually find that many restaurants in Grodno. There wasn't a huge selection, so I actually went out to Grodno to take a taxi, as I mentioned earlier there. To get there was like set in a very nice forest on the edge of the city. And also, if you wanted to have, like, say, a cocktail in the evening, it was around 9 Belarusian ruble. That's about $4.50, about €3.80. Also, if you want a beer, I want to tell you about a beer. It's about $2, about €1, like 70, 80, that kind of price range. Now, if you want to go to a museum or something like that, it was about, I think it was 4 rubles 50. €2, so maybe about $2.50, around that kind of price range. So if you want to do something cultural, that's also what you should budget for. And so what would you get for your money? I'll tell you in a sec. So part of the reason why I've been shooting this video about Grodno, Belarus in Galway, Ireland, my hometown, is to show you that, once I didn't know anything about Eastern Europe really. This is kind of very different, obviously, in terms of prices, culture, history even, and I had to go there and explore it. I was really curious, but there was a point in time where I knew nothing, never mind the prices, just anything about Eastern Europe in general. So if you're thinking in the same way, you're curious about Eastern Europe and you're thinking about traveling there and you're not from the region, then definitely you should go and check out actually my free gift, which is my 3-part video course, which is how to survive a trip to Eastern Europe. And keeping the suspense, what can you actually get for your $100, 80 euros in Grodno, Belarus? For your $100, 80 euros, you will get your accommodation for sure. As I said, a single studio or a 1-bedroom apartment in the center of the city. You get to eat out for 3 times a day, no problem with that. If you love caffeine like I do and you're drinking lots of coffee, you're gonna have probably take all 5 coffees that I normally go through. That's going to be covered for sure. Gonna go out in the evening, gonna get maybe 4 cocktails, maybe 2 beers, or vice versa, whatever you're into. That's going to be included. Maybe 2 taxi rides, 1 to the museum if you're feeling cultural, 1 back from the museum. That's when I took the taxis, or went out to the restaurant that was Kronen, that was out in the forest. That's going to be included as well, including the museum price that's also there for your $100. And I'm pretty sure you're going to have some change left over out of that $100, 80 euros. So for sure, it is one of those cities where it's hard to spend that $100 compared to other cities like here, where I'm sure we go through the $100 like that. So I'm going to see you in a few seconds when I get home. Whew, so I'm back home again. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, of course, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what kind of things you would like me to talk about in these $100 videos. I've just started this series pretty recently, so what kind of things do you want me to explain the price of, the price level as I travel, primarily around Eastern Europe, but also just Europe in general, or maybe even the world. I'm going to extend this video series 2 in the end. If you're not subscribed, of course, subscribe to the channel, that little red button. But what's actually more important today is to hit that notification or to whack that notification bell, because otherwise YouTube in general just won't show you my video. They've changed the algorithm a little bit in the last year or so. So now you actually have to click on that tab to see who you're subscribed to see their videos come into your newsfeed. Otherwise, YouTube will suggest videos to you that are not really that closely connected to what you subscribe to. So I also have a little gift for you. If you're interested in traveling to Eastern Europe, like cities like Grodno, Minsk, cities in Ukraine and Russia, then I'm putting together, I've actually already put together a free gift for you guys and girls who are willing to go there and need a little bit more help. And that's how to survive a trip to Eastern Europe. And I have a free 3-part video series for that. And to sign up for that, you need to go down, click the link first below in the description, type in your email address, and then you'll get a confirmation email from me. You click that, and then I will send you the free video course. So looking forward to seeing all of you, all of your smiling faces, all of you enthusiastic to find out how much you can get for $100 as you're traveling. Next week, another Tip Thursday will be coming, so I'll see you guys then. If I were in Grodno, I would say Dis Vidania, and since I'm in Ireland, we can say Slán live, which is goodbye in Irish. And as you can tell, that is not a dialect of English, that's a completely different language, but that is a topic for another video. So I will see you in the next video.